The only way to dispel darkness is by introducing light. So I'm stopping by this morning to help introduce some light into your day. I not only want to do that, but I want to turn the light on for you. And I encourage you to turn the light on for somebody else too. Don't just get what you can get out of this, but let this encourage you to give what you can give today. The only way that we dispel the darkness all around us is by introducing light. So today, I just want to introduce some light. We're going to be looking at Mark chapter 9. Yesterday at Harrison Hills Church, we had a phenomenal service, a phenomenal move of God. Miracles were wrought in that place, and I am just so excited. I'm still on a high after that tremendous service and move of God. But it also kind of set us in place to continue forward, not just to say, man, that was a great service last Sunday, but it kind of gave us a new norm. This is the place that we now operate and function from. And we were looking at Mark chapter 9, and we're going to continue this morning. Mark chapter 9, verse 24. It says, "And straightway the father of the child cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe. Help thou mine unbelief." I love this passage of scripture because it is an honest conversation between a man and Jesus. It is very true. It is very real. We may not want to admit it, but in many times we come to him with this sense of unbelief. And I love how he does not act as if unbelief is not something that he's struggling with, but instead he says, God, I need your help. His son is sick. His son needs a demon cast out of him. And he says, look, I'm bringing him to you. Help me to believe to the degree that I need to believe so that this miracle can take place. I've never lived in a place where there were not unwelcome guests, meaning ladybugs, ants, stink bugs here in Ohio. I've never lived in a place where there weren't unexpected guests. And I have to face and come to grips with the fact that they will come, but it's up to me to determine whether or not they stay. If I ignore the fact that they are there, they can take up residence and begin to overtake my house, my home. But I have a responsibility to, when they come, not allow them to stay. You will never be able to reach the place while we're on this earth where you will have zero doubt or zero unbelief. But you always bear the responsibility of determining whether or not it gets to stay. This man said, look, I can't control what is naturally coming in, but I can control whether it gets to take up residence in my life. You will not be able to control the doubt that comes to your mind when you're believing God for something great, but you can determine whether or not it gets to take up residence and take over your life. This man's prayer is amazing because he said, it has come, but God, I don't want it to stay. So help me to expel it. Help me to dispel it. I want to turn the light on for you this morning and encourage you that though you might have thoughts of doubt, they do not have to be allowed to stay. You can cast those same thoughts out. You can cast those same fears out. And I don't want you to feel bad that they come because that's a natural thing in this life. But I want you to also feel empowered and know that just because they come doesn't mean that they have to stay. You have the power, you have the authority, and you serve a God who will help your unbelief, who will cast out your fears, who will help you in your time of need. I want to encourage you today to turn the light on for yourself, turn the light on for somebody else. Comment, share, repost, make your own post, and get it out there in the way that you feel it, you understand it, in the way that God is talking to you. Let's just flood social media with so much light. Let's overwhelm the darkness with light. God bless you. I love you and hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.